Pleasant good morning to everyone. I am Shari Deonarinesingh, and today I will be speaking to you on the topic of should parents be accountable for the crimes committed by their children. Now the answer for me lies in a combination of an old proverb, train up a child in the way he shall go, and when he grows old he shall never depart, and the framework of international human rights law. Therefore, my response to the question is a resounding yes. The format of my presentation is firstly I would seek to define two things, that is, who I have considered children to be in this context, and secondly, what I mean by the word accountable. Secondly, I will highlight the international framework in this area, along with the position in Trinidad and Tobago, and thirdly, leading up to my conclusion on why parents should be accountable for the crimes committed by their children. Under the United Nations Convention on the Rights of the Child, Article 1 provides that every child is a person under the age of 18. I have chosen to go with this position as the Convention on the Rights of the Child is the most widely ratified treaty in world history. It enumerates on the internationally acceptable standards pertaining, including children who commit crimes, commonly referred to as juveniles. In terms of the word accountable, I have equated it with the word parental responsibility. Under Articles 5 and 18 of the UN Convention on the Rights of the Child, it introduces the concept of parental responsibility. And what a combination of these articles provide is that parents have the primary responsibility for the upbringing and development of their child. And they are to ensure that they offer their child the appropriate guidance and direction if they are really seeking their child's best interests. Additionally, the United Nations Guidelines on the Prevention of Juvenile Delinquency stated that it's incumbent on parents to provide an environment for a child to ensure the child's harmonious development in society. Science law, children are not presumed to have the capacity to infringe the penal law. Therefore, if children do not have the capacity to infringe the penal law, coupled with the fact that parents have the primary responsibility for the guidance of their child, they should be accountable for the crimes committed by their children. I'm not here to deny today that risk factors of why children commit crimes do not include peer pressure, outside influence, economic barriers, social and cultural barriers. However, crimes committed by children transcend whether a child is wealthy or poor, whether a child was educated at the University of the West Indies or not, transcend whether a child was born in North Trinidad or South Trinidad, transcend whether a child is born to East Indian or African parents, and transcend whether a child is born in a first world or third world country. And what the World UN Youth Report 2003 on juvenile delinquency stated is that children who engage in criminal activities often belong to a family characterized by inadequate parental control, parental sexual and physical abuse, parental violence, parental neglect, and lack of involvement in a child's life. In Trinidad and Tobago, the state has introduced a variety of responses to assist parents to execute their duty under the convention. And what the Ministry of Social Development and the Ministry of Justice through the Juvenile Justice Project, the Parenting Outreach and Program, the Family Services Division have all provided a wealth of information on parenting skills and financial assistance. I dare say that if parents if they do not wish to take up their duty under what the state has provided for and the mechanisms the state has provided for, they should be accountable for the crimes committed by their children. I dare say that legislation ought to be passed to strictly enforce parental supervision orders, parental binding orders, and parental fines. I dare say that the reasons why children commit crimes are due to the fact that parents in Trinidad and Tobago have not taken on their responsibility, and is due to violence, abuse, and neglect. I dare say that when a child faces the magistrate's court on a criminal charge, one of the first questions asked is who are parents? I dare say that parents should be accountable for the crimes committed by their children. Thank you.